What's up, guys? I'm coming right back at you with another pickup video. And some pretty good stuff this week, so why don't we just jump right into it. The first couple things I got were some games at a local thrift store, and I was actually pleasantly surprised when I went in there. They had a huge stack of PS1 games. It was probably like this big. But unfortunately, most of them are sports, and they were probably all picked through, but I did manage to find a couple that I did not have, and they were $1.99 each, so going along with the trend that Pennsylvania is the state of PlayStation, here are two more PlayStation games. We got the Dukes of Hazzard Racing for Home. I don't know if I said, but these were $1.99 each. So complete, really nice shape. The disc was pretty flawless, so that was great. And then Donald Duck Going Quackers. Still need this one on the N64, now that I think about it. And again, disc in really good shape. So $1.99 on both of those. And then, also for $1.99, I didn't have this, surprisingly. It's a copy of Duck Hunt for the NES, and it's got a little bit of label damage right up there, which is really going to bother me. I probably should have just waited. I probably could have gotten this for like $1, but I was excited to see any NES game at a thrift store, so I went ahead and got it, because I didn't have it. Then, the next lot of stuff was a Craigslist deal I did. And yes, this is the second Craigslist deal I've done in a month, so that was pretty insane. Some guy posted online that he had some NES controllers for sale, and he was only asking $1 a piece on them. And I always like to have extra controllers, just if I have a spare system sitting around and I need to pair some controllers with the system, or, you know, if my controllers just break or something. So I figured I would go ahead and pick up a couple controllers from him, and then I asked him, and this is a strategy that I use that everyone should use. When you're buying something off Craigslist and someone is selling something, you should always ask if they have anything else. And in this case, it was awesome that I did ask that, because he told me he had 2 more NES games, and they were ones that I didn't have. And so I was like, how much do you want for the NES games? And he said $2. So I paid $7 for everything I'm about to show, which I thought was a great deal. So first thing, we just got a standard first-party NES controller here. This one's in really good shape, so I was happy about that one. And then the other one, we got another original Nintendo controller here. This one's a little bit yellowed, but nothing, you know, too horrifying. So, that's that. If anyone needs an extra NES controller, let me know. You know, I probably don't need all of these. I have a bunch at my house, but, you know, it's always nice to have extra controllers, especially for $1. Like, I would never pass up a controller for $1. And then I picked up one more controller, and it's one that I didn't have, so I thought, you know, why not $1? And it's the NES Max controller. Right there. This is a little, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be that loose. It might, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about this controller. But I figured, you know, I didn't have it yet, so why not pick it up for $1? And then the 2 NES games that he had, I went ahead and bought from him. The first one is 1943, in really nice shape. And I did not own this one. And the second one I was really excited about, because I like these different series of games, and I actually have some coming for me pretty soon, and it's Journey to the Promised Land Exodus. These games are really quirky. I liked Bible Adventures for the NES, so this one will be interesting to play. I'm looking forward to it. So $4 for both of these, and then $1 each on the controllers, for a total of $7 I thought was pretty decent. Then the next lot of stuff is a deal that our local buy box was having, so I took full advantage. They do this, like, I don't know if it's every month or every other month or every once in a while. They have this offer where they do buy 3 get 1 free on, like, games, CDs, DVDs, whatever. So I went ahead and picked out 3 games, and then I picked out another one for free. And I've been wanting to boost my Dreamcast collection a little bit, I think I've said before, just because it's so weak. So I picked up 3 Dreamcast games and a GameCube game. And I picked up Crazy Taxi. This is probably one of my, I don't know if this would be top, this is probably like one of my top 20 games of all time. This is really fun. The one on the GameCube's a blast as well. A blast. But I did not have the Dreamcast version. My brother has the Dreamcast version, and we used to play it all the time as kids, and so I went ahead and picked this one up. This was $3.99 in really nice shape. And then I picked up this game. I had never heard of it before, and it looked kind of interesting, and so I thought, why not? And this one was, I think, $3.99, Trick Style for the Dreamcast. And then this one, I've had my eye on for a little while. They had it priced, I think, at like $40, which was, I was not going to pay that. So I waited for them to drop this, because I think this game has been sitting at their store for like a year, and they dropped it to $22, which I thought was fair. And, you know, it's definitely a game that I'm looking forward to trying out, and it's Gunbird 2, Capcom title for the Dreamcast. And like I said, I think that was like $22. So these were the 3 Dreamcast games I got, and so then I was able to pick one out for free, or pick any game for free. And so, since I didn't spend like a whole lot of money on these, I was going to have to choose a cheaper title, and so I chose this game for $1.99 because I didn't have it, and it's Starsky and Hutch for the GameCube. Complete in there and in really nice shape. So, $1.99 for a GameCube game I don't have, and that's in extremely minty condition. Why not? Then, the last 2 groups of things I'll show for this video. We'll do these 2 first. Okay, I got a package from my friend Jason Wells. He sent me 2 games. He sent me quite a couple things lately, so I can't remember if these 2 were paired with something else or if they weren't, but I just had them both grouped together, so I figured I would show them. And he offered me a very, very, very fair price for both of these. He's been hooking me up a lot lately with the good prices, so thank you so much for that, Jason. And I was extremely excited because both of these games were on my list of my most wanted games for 2014. And the first one is Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo, right there, in really nice shape. So I was very excited to get this. This one is probably going to be the next game I play after I hopefully can beat Contra 4. We'll see. That game has been a pain in my ass lately, so I'm really hoping that I can pull that one off before I begin Super Metroid, if I even have time to play video games. But yeah, I'm excited about that one. And then the other game that I have is a copy of Contra Hardcore, but it is actually not with me right at the moment. It's in my room, and I don't feel like digging it out. But I ordered a case and manual for it because he just sent me the cart only, so I'm going to have that game complete, and I'll show it in the next video, I promise. I just wasn't prepared today and didn't have it out. I'm sorry, I failed you all. Alright, so the next group of stuff I'm going to show, I went back to Ohio to meet up with my parents, I think like 2 weeks ago. And so naturally I wanted to stop at a game store on the way back from seeing them. And it was a local exchange, and I've been there before, and I've bought a couple things, and so I was hoping that I would be semi-successful, and I made out a little bit better than I thought I would. I've been trying to boost my Super Nintendo collection recently. That's the main system I collect for, if you didn't know, and I've kind of made the decision that this year I'm really going to focus on that collection hardcore. You know, I'm just going to buy common games that I don't have if I can get them for good prices. Really try to boost my box collection for that system because it's alright, but it's, you know, not the best. I recently just bought a pretty good box game for the Super Nintendo, so I was excited about that, and I'll show that in the next video. But yeah, this year is going to be the year of Super Nintendo. I really want to boost that collection as well as I can, but unfortunately the prices are just so outrageous. So, you know, I'm gradually working on it. But yeah, aside from my most wanted games of 2014 list, I'm also going to be focusing on my Super Nintendo collection. So, the games that I got from that store, just some ones I didn't have. Kablooey, this one was $2. It's interesting. It's like a puzzly type game. I don't know. I try to try out every Super Nintendo game that I buy, just because it's my favorite system, so I want to know every possible title that is out there for it. And it's, I don't know, it's alright. It was entertaining for like maybe 2 seconds. And then the next game I got, this one was $6. It looked really weird, and it was kind of strange when I played it. Eek the Cat. It wasn't extremely exciting or anything. It had promise, but then I kind of got confused as to what I was even doing, and so then I just stopped. But yeah, the label's in really nice shape, and so that's pretty much all I cared about. And then I got 2 box games from there, actually, and these were only $2.50, and I never pass up pretty much any box game I see for, like, under $5. and these were both in good shape. So we got NCAA football for the Super Nintendo. In good shape. I'm sorry if there's a glare. I put a box protector on it, but it's complete with everything in there. Even the dust cover and the plastic bag. So, you know, $2.50. I mean, who cares if it's a sports game? If you pass up a box game for $2.50, that's in this nice of condition, regardless if it's a sports game, I think you're crazy, because it doesn't happen every day, especially with Super Nintendo games. And then the other one, also a sports title, NFL Quarterback Club 96. This one's in even nicer shape. Again, sorry for the glare, there is a box protector on it. But yeah, this one is also complete with everything. I'm sorry if I just showed that upside down. I hope I didn't. Complete with everything, the baggie, the dust cover. I think there's like a poster, maybe. But yeah, $2.50 for 2 box Super Nintendo games. It's pretty awesome. So, that is it for this pickup video. There will be another one next week showing more stuff I got. I got a really good package from Jason last week that I'm looking forward to showing. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and like this video, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. Alright, take care guys.